Hi, this is Donna, November Moon, and this is in response to Steph's dance about spiritual sightings or things like that. One story that is really spooky is my husband and I went to St. Augustine for a week for vacation, and we visit often. And if anybody doesn't know about St. Augustine, it's like the oldest town, and it has the Fountain of the Youth, and there's a lot of prohibition and things like that. And anyways, we went to the lighthouse where there was a lot of sightings and stuff like that of ghosts, and my husband and I are always looking for things like that. We do get into quite a bit of situations at times. Not that we ask for it, but we welcome it. So we go up to the lighthouse and we look around, and it was great. Had a great time. Started walking down, and I thought to myself, oh, and here it is in the middle of summer in Florida, and it's like, ooh, I can't. They have air conditioning in this lighthouse. I couldn't believe it because it was open on the top and open on the bottom, and it was very, very cold, and I heard this lady singing, and she came up the stairs. She was a human being looking. She was dressed, I thought, oh, isn't that cute? She's dressed for the part. And my husband usually helps out people very easily, and he was standing back, and her eyes were the most bluest, glowingest eyes I've ever seen, and this is during the day. And she was complaining because there was a bookshelf that was in front of the door, in front of the stairwell. Like, here's this, you know how like you have a little resting spot and then you start down the stairs again. Well, right between there was a bookshelf, and it was bolted down. But at the time, I didn't know that, and my husband did. And she was couldn't believe that this. I was like, oh, hi. She didn't say hi to me. It was like she couldn't even see me or something. And I said, hi, and she's going, I can't believe this. Who put this here? Who put this here? This is in the way. This is stopping me. And I thought, oh, well, I'll help you move it, because I'm thinking, well, she's dressed for the part, so obviously she's part of the lighthouse, staff. So I go to help her try to push it, and I'm going, Rich, come and help me. I couldn't believe my husband was standing there looking at her. And then I realized this thing is bolted down. So I stood back, and she was still complaining about it. And I felt a chill in and out of when I realized something strange about this, And my husband's like, come on, let's get out of here. We went right by that lady. There's not a lot of room in those lighthouses. We went right by that lady and went downstairs. And when we had gotten home, we were talking. Well, first of all, we sat down at the end of the stairs and we watched. And we were too afraid to ask anybody about it. And when we had went on a ghost tour of St. Augustine, we had asked them, oh, do you have people that dress up? Because we were like, this is really strange. They were like, no, we do that. They do that purposely. They don't dress up purposely, so that way a lot of people have seen people around there that were dressed up in like a soldier's uniform and stuff like that. And they thought, oh, and I mean, there's been people that had conversations with people. And they're like, no, we don't dress up like that. We do that purposely. They only dress up like certain days of the year, and they tell you. And a lot of the bed and breakfasts, like 100 years old or whatever, and they're not allowed to say, yes, this bed and breakfast is haunted unless it is actually put to a committee and they look at it to make sure. So these people are not going around just telling you a lie. They want to make sure. There's plenty of spirits around St. Augustine anyways. But later on I told my husband, I said, well, remember when she was singing? She was like, yoo-hoo! And she was hollering somebody's name, and I can't remember what it was. And he's like, Donna, I didn't hear that. I didn't hear that at all, And I thought that was really strange. But the lady did say, I said, that was the first time I realized that ghosts can actually come to you almost in human form, I guess, because of the energy that they have. Like what you said when you saw the lady out there picking um, pecans, I think it was, or walnuts, that you could actually see her, that sometimes the energy slows down because ghosts, what happens is if you look at a fan and you see how fast the fan is going and you can actually see through it, it's just like that with a ghost. The energy speeds up so quickly that I think sometimes it can kind of start slowing down, and that's when you can start seeing form. So that is one of my stories. I have so many. Maybe I'll post some, and I'll let you know when I do, because I think you're interested in it. Okay, thanks a lot, and I had a great time. Thanks. Bye.